Hey Business Warriors, well the Dow Jones has really taken off today with a gain of 1,500 points. That would be amongst the top 5 days for point gains ever if it can hang on to that by the end of the day. The S&P 500 was up 3.8% and the Nasdaq was up 1.2%. So it was a huge day across the board and everybody wanted to access their account and see how much money they'd made, perhaps sell out of some positions, take profits, etc. But this is what I got when I tried to access my Charles Schwab account this morning. So many people were trying to get into it that they basically crashed the system for an hour. After about 1 hour, I was able to get into my account and check out how much money I'd made. And why is this? Well, this is because Pfizer has come out and said that their COVID vaccine they are developing seems to be 90% effective according to the data they currently have. And to put that in perspective, the flu vaccine is only 50% effective on average, so 90% effectiveness is huge. And this means that later this month they will apply for emergency use authorization with the FDA, and at 90% effectiveness, it really shouldn't be that hard for them to get this vaccine authorized very quickly. Trump tweeted out the news this morning saying stock market up big, vaccine coming soon, report 90% effective, such great news. You gotta love the all caps. And Dr. Anthony Fauci also said this, just extraordinary, not many people expected it would be as high as that. And that is referring to the 90% authorization rate. So what has this all done for stocks? Well, obviously the stocks, the whole market is up, but the stocks that have benefited most from this have been in the travel and hospitality industry, and that's because they were the stocks hit hardest by COVID-19 and the subsequent lockdowns and restrictions. So Carnival Cruise Lines, or CCL, was up 33% this morning. Delta Airlines was up 14%. I own that one. I bought it at $24, so I've made $11 per share as of now. I'm not going to sell it yet. I'm going to keep holding on to that one. Boeing, or BA, was up 12% because obviously if travel comes back, plane orders will pick up again. But Boeing has the added drag of the issues surrounding the 737 MAX, which actually may well be back in the skies carrying passengers by the end of this year, maybe. Now Boeing, I have a big position in this stock and I've actually lost money on it, but I have been buying more of Boeing stock all throughout this year at the discount prices we've had, and I've actually brought my cost basis in Boeing down to $184 per share. Current stock price is $177 per share. So I only need a small increase to make a profit. And if the 737 MAX comes back and safely operates carrying passengers, plus a general uptick in travel and plane sales, etc., I can really see Boeing stock moving back up to around the $250 mark in the not too distant future, maybe just within the next few months. Then we have Uber, which was up 9% to $48 per share this morning. The stock had already jumped on November 4th after the earnings report. Revenue for their third quarter had only declined by 18% compared to the second quarter, where it was down 29%. So the company was coming back to health anyway after we come out of the coronavirus period, and this new vaccine news just gave it that extra boost. Now Uber is one I own. My cost basis in the stock is currently $16, so I've actually made $32 per share. I did invest quite a bit of money into what I saw as COVID recovery stocks earlier this year, especially around March. And these are stocks where the company is otherwise solid, but they've just been hit really hard by the pandemic. So Uber was one, Delta Airlines obviously another. I didn't have the stomach for Carnival Cruise Lines. I really thought, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, I really thought there was a danger of them going bankrupt. Obviously, that seems to have not been the case. So congratulations to anyone who invested in, the cruise lines. Let us know how you did in the comments below. Then in my Webull account today, which is a smaller of my accounts, I actually sold out of a ETF, URTY, which is a triple leverage ETF that tracks the Russell 2000. I was only in it for a few days. Now, these kind of triple leverage, double leverage funds can be super risky, so I don't recommend this for someone if you don't know what you're doing, okay? But yeah, the fund was up close to 20% this morning. It's still up 14% as of now, so I made a nice profit on that. And speaking of Webull, if you're interested in investing, why not check out the amazing deal we have with Webull right now. You actually get 3 free stocks just for signing up, and 2 of those stocks are valued at between $8, so a minimum of $8 each, and a maximum of $1,600. Luck of the draw, what you get. And that's just for setting up an account and depositing $100. Obviously that remains your money. You can use it to trade in your account, whatever. So 3 free stocks from Webull, link below if you are interested. Now, I did mention my cost basis in companies like Uber, Boeing, and Delta Airlines. My cost basis in all those three has come down quite a bit recently, and that's because I've sold out several $1,000s of my account over the last about week or so. Because I'm going to be using that for another investment. I'm under contract on a piece of land that I'm going to use for a business idea that I'm currently working on. And I've talked about this before in previous videos, and I will do a standalone video on exactly what I'm going to use this land for, etc. Once I have closed the deal on the lot. But I am under contract right now. All of the soil testing, etc. has come back positive. The lot is buildable. So under the conditions of the contract, they are legally obliged to sell it to me now. So I will be closing on this piece of land within the next week or two. But anyway, I sold the shares in those three stocks that I'd bought at higher prices in order to avoid capital gains tax. Okay, so it's the same amount of money I get in my pocket whether I sell the shares that I'd bought at a higher price or the shares I bought at a lower price. But if I sell the shares I bought at a lower price and it displays a profit on my brokerage statement, I would get charged capital gains tax on that, that capital gain. So I purposefully sold the shares I bought at higher prices, so on my brokerage statement, it's going to show a loss and I can avoid that tax. And like I said, it's the exact same amount of money I get in my pocket. I'm selling the shares now anyway to use to buy land, so I might as well not display a profit, all right? It's a little bit of a strategy there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. Share your stock market success stories below. If you're interested in that Webull deal for 3 free stocks, check that out. Link is in the description as well. Otherwise, please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.